Hey guys, I'm back with the market update part two. So let's get started. So Journey Together is making major news nowadays. It's not too surprising because it's just a couple days of release, but yeah, the activity is pretty um, wild right now. It's some things that I haven't really seen before, and it's from like a couple of factors. So of course we're in a sort of a new market cycle sort of sense. Like the bull market's got even stronger. People have seen surging sparks already. This is the next boost sparks after surging sparks. Price is going crazy. But there's also some little technical things that Pokemon did that makes this a little more complicated. One thing is that since they made the enhanced booster boxes, there's actually two listings for Journey Together right now. There's a normal one and then a recent one for the enhanced booster box, which is pretty much the same thing if you live in the US. It's just sort of a get your money sort of thing. But it's also there and it's selling for less. So here's just kind of my take on it. So I was looking at eBay because these boxes went for about $300 yesterday. And I was like, well, like, what's going on? On eBay, it was still selling. I was like, okay, sometimes you get it for 250, sometimes you get it for 270. So I did check on eBay to confirm if it's like a normal price or whatnot. Um, I was seeing on these normal booster boxes that the demand was still pretty good early on, but then it was starting to go down. But then I would notice that the enhanced booster box, because to see the whole picture, we're selling pretty well. Actually, yesterday they sold really well, 85. But the other day, say the day before, they sold at 43. So you kind of have to do like an addition of the two boxes in order to get a real um sense of demand. Like you can't just look at this first graph and you say, oh, like the demand's dropping. No. That's very that's very bad analysis. You have to like take this like 28 booster box. That's pretty low for joining together, but if you add that to the um 85, then that's the 103 booster box, 113 booster boxes. That's actually pretty good. Um, there's also like something that complicates this because so I need to make a video on this. I'm gonna make a video of this later today, but this trading card world keeps popping up. I saw this appear on Journey Together like a few days ago, the main listing, but it seems like it shifted to this other listing, and it's now the lowest listed like booster box on over here. And you know this box is 255, so it's lower than the other one. I also look at cases because I don't usually track this because it usually doesn't move that much. But since it's pre-release, I guess it's moving okay. They're selling like sometimes five a day. When I did the math on this, this is roughly $250 a booster box. So it's all something that people will buy. Like obviously not everyone can afford a case. And not everyone's comfortable buying at these high prices anyway. But yeah, like for someone who wants to buy at a cheaper price, they could get the case for 250. Or honestly, the trading card world price is pretty good at about 255. It's about the same price anyway. Um, but yeah, this is having a big impact on the market. But you'll see over here, like it like 2082 out of two like 2100. Like this is like the entire market on TCG player, this one seller. um so yeah, this definitely affected market price. I don't know much history on this. I might do a little bit of research on this company, but other than that, I'm just gonna look at the data on TCG Player because that's in my safe zone. That's like, hey, we can all see that. Other things are just more speculation. I don't know much about trading card world. I had a comment of someone telling me about like large sellers for other things, so I just want to go over that. It's like even Crown Zenith is like a large seller. Um, but yeah, but other things though, like during so market price for during a booster box is safely I can say right now is at least about $250. Might be at 270, but safely it's at $250 because many people are buying at that price. You're selling like over $100 a day, at least yesterday, at $250 or more. These ETBs they went down about $10. But the thing is, the demand is still pretty good. Like it's not like 100 anymore, but it's still selling at like I don't know, 50 to 70. Um, so at that price, it only went down $10, but going back to 130 is still, I don't know, man. That's $14 a pack. That's really, really expensive. That's like, how much is a PCTB for Prismatic? That's like 20. Oh, it's more expensive than like a Prismatic ETB. And I don't know if it's worth more than Prismatic ETB. I don't know, man. But we'll see. We'll see. Like I think the pull rates are gonna be better than Prismatic, so that's also a factor. Part of the reason Prismatic is so expensive is also because the pull rates are just terrible, which makes it so you don't want to buy, but also people will just buy a ton. Like I know someone who bought like a whole case of booster bundles and they got nothing, and you know it's just like $2,000 down the drain. Um, but yeah, demand ETBs, it's pretty good. Like that's not a low amount. There's only 160 left at that price. Um, yeah, I don't know how much this will crash though when it's officially released because they will have ETBs in stores and yeah, I just don't feel like they're worth that much. But we'll have to see. Like this is kind of new for me too. And then booster bundles, um, they continue so well. They're selling better than before at this price of some at 74. Actually, I want to confirm that there's actually sales at 74. Yeah. Some of them go 64, but there's definitely some sales at 74. Why did somebody sell yesterday? Let's see, 324. Was there any large sellers? I don't know if someone just bought up like all the cheaper ones. It's kind of hard to tell because they don't have tax or shipping, but not everyone's actually buying 74. But even at 64, it's still really overpriced. All right, so prismatic. Yeah, I'll go over journey together as this craziness continues. There's some unprecedented stuff here that even I don't know what's gonna happen. Um, prismatic, the Pokemon Center ETBs. I want to know. Yeah, it. I think the price went back to 360. It's been there before, but a lot of people. Someone bought like a lot of them yesterday. I'm guessing like some of it was like one person. Someone bought four yesterday, but 18 is pretty large for the for a day. Prismatic in general. Um, let's see. Bundles went up a tiny bit. That's what I usually care about. The main price differences are actually here. So if I just look at the surprise boxes, recovered back to about $80. Binders went back up to 77. Tin displays went down about $2 to 216, and the PCTBs went up to 360. Um, So bundles, I'm seeing a new low in quantity of 888. It's like below 900 now. The selling rate is kind of slowing down. I feel like um, when it's in the 200s, it's very safe that bundles are gonna definitely go up. When it goes to like the 150s or 160s, that's when like it starts to be a little iffy on how much the price can really go up. I think that there is a large seller somewhere later. I think Trading Card World actually has like 200 of these or something. But again, I'm gonna make a separate video on that. Trading Card World will have more of an impact on some products more than others. Um, but yeah, like as I said before, as long as demand is high and I see total supply keep going down, like I just see the price going up. Like we're already past release day, and that helps price pack prices because that makes it 13.16 a pack. Um, Loose packs are going for 1309, and then poster collections are still the cheapest thing. Like they're the things that are kind of keeping down pack prices. To some extent right now at 1243. But as I told you before, like for posters, there's usually only so many at that price. That's like the price threshold is $39. Um, and when do I hit 39 here? 39 over there. That's about. I think it's also about 39. That's like 30. Yeah, 39. So over here, so how many poster collections is that? That's 7, 8, 10. It's actually a lot over here. So it's actually a pretty good. That's actually a pretty good deal on poster collections because if you buy all 21 of them, you can save on the $2 shipping. Like so, it's mainly it's about like 11 to $12 a pack basically. That's pretty good for Prismatic right now. Um, so yeah, there's someone like offline poster collections. Um, but other than that, like not everyone, a lot of people don't want to buy poster collections. Like it's very clear from the data. Not everyone wants to buy poster collections. They don't sell like crazy. Like only like 10 sold yesterday, but sometimes there's barely any sold. So even if it's like the lowest price per pack, people don't care. A lot of people don't care. They go for the other things. Like poster collections are one of the lower selling things. Bundles are selling so much. ETBs are selling a bunch. Um, it's just how the market works, guys. Um, and I'll just go over any interesting demand things. So normally TBs they're about 50 a day. I heard there's a large seller here. I might want to look into that for a separate video. Um, Pack demand 100 yesterday is not too bad. Kind of varies. 100's kind of normal for a lot of days, maybe like 80. Tin displays selling kind of normal rate about 6. Yeah, PC2 as I mentioned before, 13 like 18 were sold yesterday. Um, After these two sell go 374, I think that's a new high. I'd have to double check that. People are still buying this super premium collection. Please don't buy this at this price, guys. Buy on eBay. Well, I don't know the best place to buy it, but I know that eBay has listings for 350. I don't know how to do that safely. But this price seems overpriced. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't have experience actually buying on eBay and TC Player very much. I don't really buy from those sites that much, to be honest. Um, Surprise boxes went down a little bit in total supply, total listed. Um, It'd be really interesting if it hits like 82. It hasn't been there in a really long time since like pre-release, I think, or around pre-release. Um, yeah, but post binder collections also had a bunch bought 24. Interested to see if these go up eventually. If they behave like 151 binder collections. I already went over posters. Um, Crown Zenith is packs went up to about $9 again, and the bundles went down to back to 68. Um, but there's still a large discrepancy between Sea and Sky and packs, which is really interesting because people used to just see in Sky as packs, but they had this. I'm surprised how consistent Sea and Sky is a little bit. I think we'll have to reprints. People are really valuing Sea and Sky. Like, there's just enough pressure of like this is gonna be the last wave of Crown Zenith. Like, there's no more Crown Zenith that people are really hunkering down. I will know for the loose packs. Um, let's see, where is it? Train Car World, 8,711 packs out of that's like over 2/3 of the current market. So there's aside from that seller, there's really more only like 4,000 packs. It just makes it seem like so much less available. Um, but yeah, I just put down the 897 here. But after this one sells, it goes to 910 again. And selling rate wasn't bad yesterday at 100. Sea and Sky, it kind of varies. Sometimes it's pretty slow. Yesterday was okay at 8. Yeah, it's not selling a lot, but it's still selling. There's definitely people who buy the cheaper Scenes guys, but there's still people buying at the 134, 135 price, which is really interesting. There's only so many listings of the cheaper ones. Some of them even have like no packs. Like these have no packs. It's only these three, so that's 5 boxes that have been broken down for discounts. Bundles, no, not, only two of them were bought yesterday, so I'm not really surprised the price went down. But it's mostly because this one seller listed two for cheap, and honestly, that's not a bad deal if that's real. Because if you buy both of them, you save like $10 on shipping, so it's pretty good. And then the I'm still waiting for this boredom seller to sell everything. I was wondering if they're listing more ETBs, but I didn't really see a lot of them being sold for 127 over here. So I guess maybe they're not doing that. I'm just really like it's just really interesting how long they've been up here, um, because ETB demand has not been terrible. Like you're seeing like 8 to 10 a day. It should already have been sold out in like in a couple of ways. 151. So packs went booster bundles went down about $3. I want to look at the data for that. UPCs went up $3. ETBs went up $9, but they've been there before. Zapdos boxes went down like $1.50. They've been kind of going down lately with the all the drops. Binders went down about $2. I've been seeing more of them listed at the lower price, and posters went down $1. If I look at the data, bundles it's about the same 126, but sometimes it goes like 145 to 150, so like that could be 15, 20 bucks less than normal. Um 65, 67. There's just one seller listing on 65, but then it goes to 67, which is more the normal price. UPCs, kind of its normal amount was bought yesterday, like the normal average about 5. The ETBs, yeah, there was a slower period over here where not a lot of them were bought, but not the normal amount. It's being bought like 9 were bought yesterday, sometimes usually 7 to 9. 151 packs. So amount was bought yesterday, 30. Um, yeah, I should really look at if there's any like large sellers for some of these things. Um, I put down 1070 price. As far as like price per pack stuff, a lot of the price per packs are pretty similar now. There's some like Blooming Wars isn't the lowest one anymore unless you count the discounted ones. But yeah, there's packs that are lower than Blooming Waters, and it's about the same as bundles. So that's kind of interesting. I guess I wonder if the Blooming Waters is starting to dry up. I haven't seen as many listings of it or as many drops of it lately. Like Pokemon can only print so much, guys. This PCTB is three is pretty good for selling rate. Uh, yeah, these poster collections or binder collections. Yeah, this one's about 135. This is about 135. This is about 135. Like maybe 138. I'm just estimating. This is about one closer to 140. 149. Like the prices are definitely getting closer to each other. People are definitely starting to try to undercut each other a bit here. Alakazam boxes, there were no sales yesterday, but it's really strange to me. Like, there's only 56 on the market, and 24 of them are with this hobby dealer guy. Um, so there just seems to be a big scarcity of Alakazam boxes to be at $75. Like, I think there's only 4 packs in here. Yeah, there's only 4 packs. Alakazam boxes are selling for like 18, like almost $9 a pack. That's pretty crazy. That's one of the like that's close. That's getting close to ETBs and UPCs. Um, and then I think Blooming Wars is the last one. So not as many were bought yesterday at I think 13. And yeah, there's still some sellers listing at the no box price. So yeah, I guess people are waiting for those to kind of dry up, but people are still actually buying some of the higher price boxes. All right, that's it for today's video. Thanks, guys. Bye.